Concordia University, Wisconsin School of Pharmacy in the Milwaukee suburb of Mequon sits on 200 acres right on Lake Michigan.
Students come here and see it as a unique academic setting. One of the other unique things is we were able to develop our curriculum first, and then we were able to build the building to suit that curriculum.
They've designed the building from the ground up with the classrooms being set up so that we can work in small groups. We have a lot of project rooms where we can break in class or use as study rooms, and it really facilitates small group discussions.
If you go under file.
We've got the state-of-the-art technology in there. A lot of the equipment that we're using in labs we're seeing out at our hospitals and other facilities where we go on our rotations.
What are your expectations when you do go on a drug therapy?
In the applied patient care lab, students get their first experience learning how to interact with patients. They learn how to educate patients, they learn how to get a medication list from patients, they learn all of the skills they need to interact with patients in a real-world setting.
The faculty or other instructors are outside so that they're not in the way, but they're able to hear what's happening in the room, see what's happening in the room, and then give feedback.
So when students go out on rotation, they have the opportunity to interact with real patients.
Triglycerides checked.
Learn about the medications that they're taking and apply what they're learning in the classroom to a real life setting.
We have the students get out into the pharmacy practice sites early on in their curriculum, so they're able to experience pharmacy and see a pharmacist in different roles.
Every semester we have a full week that we spend in a hospital and a full week that we spend in a community setting. We can be anywhere from inner city Milwaukee to some really rural parts of Wisconsin, and you get to see all the challenges that people have, both in terms of acquiring health care that way and just in their day-to-day lives.
So far I've been...
With patient-centered care, we're really looking to pick the right drug for the right patient at the right time for the right disease state. So not only understanding the drugs and how they work and the therapy behind that, but then really getting to know your patient and being able to select a medication that's most appropriate and works best for them.
I think that what Concordia is doing exceptional is preparing the students for how to learn and how to provide patient care.
We're very blessed here at Concordia to have both a supportive environment as well as curricular and extracurricular initiatives that develop leaders of tomorrow. We get to work with some great students, and when you're at a Christian university, you know part of the reason that they're here are because they embrace the same types of values that you do. They're learning that service orientation, they're learning to put their patients first.
When we get into a room with them, they're focused on exactly what the experience is and focused on the outcome for the patient and what the benefit will be for both the learner and the patient.
In our curriculum, we're trying to instill in them the ethic of lifelong learning, but also the ethics of care.
I'm continually impressed with how smart, how much background knowledge that a lot of these students come into our organization with a fantastic background on how to provide patient care and what the steps are needed to provide that patient care.
What my goal is to provide them opportunities that they can experience, especially for their 4 years here at Concordia, that they can experience different opportunities in pharmacy that they can take with them and develop into their lifelong careers.